Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rise of the Runelords, session 31. I'm gonna do the general introductions as well as audio test, starting from the tippity tippity top.
Oh, right, that's me. Hello, I'm Elacular, or Eli, if you're fancy, and I will be playing Pontus, the former Triton who has now been resurrected as a tiefling. It's a little complicated, but I'm a monk and a bard, so that's what's going on.
You're still a Triton.
I mean, mechanically, he is a tiefling,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, he is also a Triton. Shit's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, unless you want to be saved for last.
Oh, hi. I'm Ellen. I'm the GM. I play every NPC, and I play the world in general. Today we're going to do Downtime, so I'm happy about that.
Next on Roland.
What's up, nerds? Yeah, I'm here. I'm also a nerd, so what's up to everyone? Yeah, I'm just chilling. I play young at us. I'm Hatter. I run the sister channel where we do live games. Zero, shut the fuck up. I play young at us. Friendship is being able to tell your friend to shut the fuck up. I'll be playing Yagadas. He's just gonna be real chill. This session, okay, that's not entirely true. He's got a couple things on the burner.
Nice.
Well, most of those is like send a thing and then wait. That's all that's gonna happen. So it's gonna be pretty chill. That's me.
Next up.
Hello, my name is Mooney, and I will be playing Rhyme. She is. Well, we don't know what she is. Well, the party don't know what she is. I know what she is. Ella knows what she is. No one else does. And yeah,
Big
Rhyme,
Mom from Resident Evil Village.
Yes, except like if Big Mom from Resident Evil Village had like no knowledge of the world. She
And
has
also, oh, sorry, go on.
she basically like does not have any brain.
And also a negative BMI.
Yes, indeed. Like you've seen Lady Dimitrescu. Take the reverse of that, and that's right. Has all of the height, none of the girth. Be a word?
Sure.
Yes.
None of the ba-boom.
It all went into her wings.
Listen, wings are big fucking muscles. They need them.
Yeah.
And then you'll explode.
And then you'll explode.
God damn it.
Next up on the docket.
Hey, it's me, Polaris. I play Zek, and they sound a bit like this, but also a little deeper sometimes because I can't keep a voice. At
Helpfully
the
described
moment,
as Zero
Zek,
as a shonen character.
also known as a shonen character, apparently, according to Zero. Zek is a statistical improbability by their pure existence, but they are still here and still trying to have a good time despite everything.
If they weren't a kineticist, they would be an impossible sorcerer.
They would probably be an impossible sorcerer, or
we've
mayhaps
already-
just an arcanist. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
But we've already seen how that goes.
Very cursed.
Mhm.
Yeah, and today, Zach is probably going to buy a couple of things to make their craft alchemy even bigger, and also get a bag that can hold more things, because of course.
Nice, nice. Well, last but not least, hello everyone, I'm Zero Underborn, this is my channel, nice to see you. I'm playing a good old fish, mermaid Azamar. My name is Freya. I have no last name. I'm a paladin oracle. I'm cursed as shit. And I just bought me a new plate of full plate. Look at it shine, the new armor smell.
Speaking of buying things, give Zero money.
Give me money.
I
You have a
question.
Patreon. You can give me money. I might open commissions sometime soon. Give me money.
Yes. Give everyone here money.
Yes, you can also find the links for commissions for Mooney and Hatter down below.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I also do maps.
The ones that have the things.
You can also find our Discord.
Eli, did you never give money to the group fund? No, you did.
Oh, okay, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can erase the money on your sheet. You gave money.
Yeah, you have no money on your sheet anymore.
Okay, cool.
Off screen, we did finances.
Got it.
I have so many spells. There's so many spells, and I can't cast most of them.
Money.
Money.
I'm sure there's a mega thing you can get to get spells from the wizard list at least.
Probably. Probably it's actually almost yes. There is actually it's the mega secret or whatever it's called. But I get reduced amounts of those because of my subclass.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard. The one spell I wanted from her list that I couldn't get was detect secret doors.
Yeah. Yep.
I couldn't understand why we would ever possibly need that.
Yeah. Yagnos was literally going through the list of her spells. Was like, oh, detect secret doors. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't learn that. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you telling me she had that and never used it?
Yeah, because
no, yeah, she probably did.
She didn't use it in that room because they immediately got attacked by shadow things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, no, they wouldn't have time to. That's just how it works.
So they got attacked and they fucked off. They didn't bother casting spells.
Anyways, this time on Rise of the Runelords, there's a market.
It is a market.
Ellen, why don't you give us a what happened last time?
Oh, what happened last time? I don't remember.
Ellen, what happened last time? Oh.
Last time was talking to the mayor.
Last session was called Aftermath.
Yeah, getting the cart, bringing the cart back to the thing, sending the people off in the boat, getting the horse. Basically, we took care of like the fort. We got the crab a new shell, etc., etc., etc.
Rhyme and Pontus Chuckle Brothers their way through picking up a cart through a forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume that that's British and accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, like the video. You know what Chuckle Brothers are.
I just literally was like thinking it was like a more family friendly version of Chuckle Fucks.
It definitely is. I mean, I don't know.
It's not that.
Well, they are Chuckle Fucks. It's something for not in session.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I'm currently trying to find out what year and date it is. But
I could date the recording, but I'm not going to.
Nah.
Then everyone will know I posted this 3 months late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's okay. Now, everyone have all this stuff ready?
Yes.
I believe I do.
Okay. Ah, yes, the autumnal equinox. Okay. That's where the Swallowtail Festival was. And we have gone a few weeks past that. Uh-huh.
Does the dance from Hat in Time when the Tat Girl does?
Yeah. First day of autumn. Fucking thanks for telling me. Which means that it is okay. So it was the 1st of Rover. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. And
Rover,
it's been
Red Rover, something, something, something.
It's been a little while. Okay, so at least now I know where we're at. We're in autumn, and you're gonna go into Lamasham, which is a fun month. And you can probably guess who it's named after.
Lamash 2?
You. Yeah, the goddess of monsters.
Fuck.
So,
She's
as we
following
said-
us.
Speaking of, that made me think of it. I after I do the spells and give the book back to what's her face, I'm gonna read Nualia's journal.
Yeah, her plans. Okay, that's
I
a
detect
good...
evil that book first. I detect evil in the book.
Yeah, I was going through my sheet and I specifically have Nualia's manifesto draft in my thing.
I
So
would like to detect evil and detect magic, though I don't know if I have detect magic.
I have detect magic.
Okay. So
Is it poison?
I have a detect magic thing as well.
I have detect poison. Is the book poison?
Jesus.
Oh my
because
god.
because that is a lot of information, I'm going to...
Is there like a handout that you can just give me and I can read through it as you describe things?
Oh, I might have a handout. That's true. This is a thing with a thing, so that's true. Yeah. You know what? That's a fucking great point.
I'll read through it. Anything that seems like relevant, I'll
There's so
pay
much
out in
relevant. This should honestly, I should make this part of
Well, it would also be good for like RP.
Yeah, it should make this part of RP.
Yeah.
So I
Force
will
better to read.
Yeah. Let's find a journal. There we go. Wow. Let me actually check if this has... I will need some time to check this. It is the day after you did all that fucking hauling. Maybe it took a few days to get all that hauling done. It is a day. You are free from hauling. You have converted a bunch of stuff. All the traders were like, cool, see you next week. And the mayor is like, oh, thanks. Okay. We actually care a lot about you. Also, you paid your taxes. Thank you. That's fine.
Paid our fucking taxes.
And the whole town likes you. You're very popular because you're rich, and also because you're generous, and also because you saved them from goblins ever again.
Hell yeah.
There's going to be a meeting. You're going to be called in for a strategy meeting about that promise you made to teach the goblins how to farm. With the mayor. She wants to hear about that. But also, you have some time before that. That's later this week. I will say it is, in fact, it's Moon Day. Yeah. Usually it's generally a work day with some religious holding ceremonies at night.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do whatever you want.
If Pontus can find a place that will allow it, he will perform for as long as his body can physically hold out.
Okay. You want to perform. What does everyone
Yep.
else want to do? There are many places.
Rhyme is going to talk to the second biggest lady she knows.
Ooh, I do
Freya.
like.
It is weird to be called the second biggest anything. I'm like 7 feet long, if not more.
I am double that.
Fair enough. Can't argue with the truth, I suppose. Can't argue with the truth. I gotta get the Freya voice proper and all that. You wanna do that scene first? That would actually be a
I'm
scene.
down to do whatever. I do not mind.
I'm also okay. I don't have any thoughts either, so ain't got nothing for me.
I guess we've got to hear what everyone else wants to do first, and then we can decide.
Hats in the start of the polar.
What do you want from me?
No, the
This
question
is
is, what
joke.
do you want from you?
What does Zek want to do for the day? I mean, there
I'm
ain't
glad you
much
got that
going
out of whatever
on.
the hell I said.
Well, I mean, it's not hard. Like, you know. Honestly, just might want to check up on, God, who do I mean, I don't think there's anything else much going on right now in the town beyond, hey. Oh, wait a minute. I know what Zek would do. I remember, Ellen gave me this a while ago. There was a bunch of archaeological Thalassonian documents and objects and stuff I stole from the wizard lady.
Yeah.
So I think Zek's just gonna spend their time going over those to see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was from a couple of sessions ago.
I have a question. Don't you have all night to do shit?
What do you mean?
Because
To
of your
read?
dream stuff?
Oh yeah! Oh boy! Okay, we get to finally do that. Oh joy. Okay. Yeah, no, Zek has a lot of time. Well, can they take the documents into the dream? The answer is probably no.
No, that's what it says so you can.
Yeah, no, you know what? Zek would probably do that during the day and the night. Let me get the wow. Look at that.
True
Oh boy,
introvert.
I get to introduce this new Zek mechanic, or not the new Zek mechanic, but the Zek mechanic that I really wish I could have done earlier. Hello everyone. Welcome to my favorite fucking thing. Let me find it real quick because dream space is a very specific concept from Spheres of Power. It's somewhere. Dream space. It's the place where your dreams come true. Probably.
Welcome back.
Well, how about you move on to someone else while I find it? While I find it real quick because it's taking me a little bit of time. I probably should have put this on here earlier.
Yagdis is busy transcribing.
Yes.
Is that everyone? I believe that's everyone. I
Uh,
believe
really
I've
doing?
seen him.
Yeah, what is Shalala doing? What is
Shalala.
Shalala?
Shalelu's at the bar. She's hanging out. She's taking a rest.
Shalelu is beginning the Shalelu's beginning the we fell in love I want to say fell in love. We are attracted to the big fish woman and she will not reciprocate club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She is starting the extremely slow burn that will be resolved in several adventure paths, unless interrupted by anyone who could possibly be a PC.
Is she obviously like trying to hit on Freya or anything?
Oh no, not Freya. She's at the bar.
She's going to hit on a Mako.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
It's
are
an
either of,
extremely slow burn.
are either of them obviously pining?
Give me a sense motive.
Oh boy. Pontus is not the right person for this. For so many reasons.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
Okay.
This is the
You've
first
not
we're
met
hearing
the
about it,
bartender.
don't worry.
That's okay. You've not met the bartender. No, you don't know. Okay.
Nope.
Let's have the scene between these two people. There's two people who wanted to have a scene, and they're gonna have a scene, damn it. Okay. Excuse the old token. But let us move to second floor.
Oof.
You can drag yourself on.
Oh, begone monsters! These are all old tokens. Oof.
Shalelo will not be here.
We will. we will be gone. Is this a room over here? Or is this like a little sitting area?
It's a fucking.
Oh, I see a door.
Suite.
Never mind.
It's a big suite.
I see the door. I didn't see the door.
Mm-hmm.
If I drop a rhyme token, is it going to be big rhyme? Is she going to break through the wall?
No, it's gonna be a small rhyme. I'm gonna
kill guys. Couldn't let them exist.
Well, so you like yes. So yeah, you can have your scene.
Yeah.
Freya, I wanted to talk to you about something. That's okay.
It turns. How can I help you?
So during the ritual, we replaced one god's name with like another god. I have not. I don't really know names of gods and things. Who was that? The god that we writ down. I know that you are fairly devout to her, I believe, or I don't know if it is her.
A real big a real big smile. Well, actually, that's well, that would be my god. Their name is Gozera. They're the god of nature. Land, sea, and sky. Every plant, every animal. That's Gozera.
Rhyme also has the very big smile now. Oh my goodness, that sounds wonderful. Please tell me more.
You see, I was actually given a gift by the church. Around here, there's the Church of Gozer, and they gave me a gift. Freya digs in her bag to pull out the fan that Pontus got her. Or the church. She pulls out this fan and just kind of flicks it open to show off the symbol of Gozera. This was whenever you use this fan, it lets off a very nice cool air. Often ways that people go on.
I was just gonna say, out of character, if Rhyme just goes, "Oh wow, can I try?" She uses it, she blasts it, and just like blasts through a door with like the amount of cold air that just makes.
Often in depictions of Gozera, you'll often find them in one of two forms. Often you'll find them in a body constructed of water, moving waves and storm cloud, or moving waves and sea foam. Otherwise, you'd see them constructed of clouds and storms.
This god sounds wonderful. I believe I shall have to go visit this church one day. Well, considering the fact that what you have described is basically everything that I do, I find it a bit lacking in my education that I do not know about this god.
Wait. Freya has like this big goofy smile with her giant shark teeth. She's like, well, if you ever need any info on Gozera, I've spent my entire life worshipping and practicing under their name.
Yes, I would definitely come to you for anything. But this definitely seems like something I need to look into.
Big smile.
Gozera, the goddess of nature. I see.
Does sound... by most people's definitions, Gozera is the goddess of nature, though they can also be the god of nature if they so please. Often they'll depict the form made of clouds to be more masculine leaning, while the one made of water and sea foam to be more feminine leaning. However, ain't really set in stone. There ain't neither no form set in stone, you see? Really befitting the god of nature to be anything solid. They're free flowing, they're changing. No single day is the same, you see. Currents change every day. Waves brush in individual forms. Everything's new and beautiful every minute of every day.
I do believe that this god is a god that I shall be looking more into.
Freya, unaware of that time her god was going to smite her with lightning.
I feel like there is no god that suits me better as a person. As someone who can control the air and the water like I can, this god seems very fitting for me.
Freya takes a step forward and puts a hand on your shoulder because you're not huge.
She is medium right now. She has to be to get inside buildings.
This hallway's real small. I have a little bit of trouble myself, don't worry. I'm gonna say something rather weird from a rather devout follower of a god and participant in many a church. Big, goofy shark grin. Don't force yourself to follow no god. As you said, while the god of Gozera might have a leaning towards what your lifestyle might be, you want to force yourself to follow someone when you don't know just yet. When you follow a god, you're devoted to him. You give them faith. It's being a worshiper of God is a give and take. Those like me, or those of those holy folks of the church, we give our prayers and our faith to the gods so that they may live, and in return, those gods share some of their life with us. They give us our power and some miracles of their own. You don't need to set yourself in line to be devoted to someone you had just met. It would be weird. Give yourself this time to figure it out. Not everyone's. Not everyone needs to be set in stone. You want to learn about Gozra, I will help you with everything I got. However, until you know you're ready, don't bear the burden of another. Don't bear the burden of devotion without full understanding.
Yes, you're right.
I have some
I
books though,
feel
if you
like
want to read them. Well, then more that. I have some papers
I,
I've been
I,
reading over at the church.
I'd be very thankful. I think I have misunderstood what worship entails. I did not know half things that you have told me today, and I will definitely give this more consideration.
Freya scratches at her chin. It's a little bit of a theory some of the holy folks down under the seas talk about. The theory goes, and I'm not actually sure if it's correct or not. I could be speaking out my tail hole, but um, there's a theory that the gods live because we give them prayer, we give them faith. They're allowed to exist as gods because people believe in them. If ain't no one know you, ain't no one believe in you, can't be a god with no worshippers, can you? Believe that the gods that don't aren't remembered, gods who have no worship, they just disappear over time. They're forgotten and their parts are redescribed to some other god. It, those who are servants of the gods, like I said, it's a give and take. They work for us and we work for them. Without them, there would be no world, and without us, there would be no them.
So we worship gods, keeping them around in our memories and in our worship, and in return they give us things like
Those of those of especially devout worship are often can be granted powers such as the ability to channel magic through devout chants and holy symbols. However, there's also those smaller requests. Someone might pray to Gozra that within the next week they might have rain, as their farms require. If Gozra did not exist, rain would not exist, snow would not exist.
oh my god. She's like that's my everything. Rain and snow are my everything. I believe I owe a lot to Gozera, even if I did not know it,
But at the
because
same time, the gods can call upon those of devout worship if they are so needed, and as well, many churches have their own rules to follow by, as well as ways to go about the praise or love of God. Again, to shoulder the burden of devotion is an interesting, he thinks, an interesting paradox, I might say. To shoulder the burden of giving someone else devotion. I've heard the stories of knights who devote themselves to a person to protect them. It's like that on a grander scale.
hmm,
Not devote yourself to someone you don't trust with all your heart. With everything in you. Wrong for you and it's wrong for them. Up leaving one of you empty.
I see.
Freya gives a big smile as she says this. She's like, I'm telling wisdom.
Hmm. Without Gozera, I I don't believe that I would exist. At least not very much not in the way that I am now. But
Without those like you who are willing to hear her voice, speak it to the world of their own creation, she would not exist in turn. Even without being a follower of Gozra, you are a living embodiment of her art.
Rhyme smiles a lot at that.
Freya does that silly thing where she puts like the fan in front of her mouth, like she's like a geisha girl. It does not look right for this 7 foot tall armor mountain.
Hmm. You said that there was a church here, correct? I
There
feel
is
like I should
indeed.
take time to get acquainted with them.
Absolutely. Um, Remind me if I'm right, God. I do believe the father in this city is rather polite. I didn't tell me no, so I'm right.
Hmm.
I can show you the way if you like.
Yes, I'd be very thankful. I do not know a way around this big place. I have never been to a town before. I'm still very new at this.
Freya gives a big
I
smile.
don't know what you would do in a church. I have been in a single room shack for my whole life.
There's many wonderful things at a church. Come on! Freya will scooch around you,
Oh.
and the two have trouble of wings and tails for a minute.
Who
Dang it.
knows? Who knows? Maybe I can get a fan as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen something like it. Looks at the fan. It's rather beautiful. I think it's made of a type of crystalline glass that makes what happens when lightning strikes sand. Rather beautiful. Rare to come by, though. I think I saw some this one time Pontus got struck by lightning in front of me.
Oh.
I don't know what they were doing, though. It was middle of a storm and then a metal rod.
I have a question, Freya.
Yeah.
What's lightning? I feel that's a good point to go away.
Well, do I really not have knowledge
Excellent
nature?
ending point.
I'm a button point knowledge nature next level.
It's so interesting to see the difference between Yggdrasil's and Freyja's worship.
Freya is a lawful good paladin of a neutral god. And she portrays this in a very interesting way. Yeah, that was our scene. I enjoyed it. I enjoy being a southern fish talking about Jesus.
I enjoy being a dumb.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Gozera?
No.
Well, let me tell you.
5 hours later.
And that's why lightning exists. You see, when Gozera gets real pissed. Yeah. Anyone else have a scene?
I have a scene, but it would be after I finish reading the thing.
Yeah, you're busy for a few days doing spells.
Yeah, I'm busy for a day and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff I want to exposit through NPCs first. Okay. Pontus.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Sane Point. Why are you going? Where are you performing? Do you want to find like what kind of place do you want to find in format?
The most crowded place that will let me.
Okay. Well, you generally liked. Oh, yeah. You two have gone to the church.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You generally liked at the Rusty Dragon, but there is a theater in town. So that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything that I need to roleplay if I go to the theater and try to steal the show?
Yes.
All right then. That's what Pontus is gonna do.
Okay. You go to the theater. Let me find the theater real quick. Here we go. Sandpoint Theater. Oh, yes. So, you head down Festival Street to the theater, and when you get there, you are greeted by big old like advertisements of upcoming shows. There is a bunch of stuff happening. Do you ignore it?
No, Pontus always gets his nose on everything.
Okay. It is Monday. So there is actually an opening for talent exhibition tonight. What were you doing?
I think the Pontus was just gonna step in and say, "Oi, I'm performing."
So yeah, it is a massive playhouse, and you step in, say, "Oi, I'm performing," and you see like a boy, like, I don't know, teenager, sitting behind a booth, in a welcoming, like in what is that room called? Foyer.
A foyer.
Yeah,
I'm
foyer.
not sure what its exact pronunciation is.
And the boy says, "Yeah, you got to fill out a form."
A form. A
Uh-huh.
form of what?
A paper.
Right then.
I didn't know that.
Take the paper.
I didn't know that paper could shapeshift. Cool.
What does the paper seem to say?
He holds out paper and like points to the pen and ink, and the paper form meticulously copied from a different paper form by hand by this guy. Asks for your name if you can write, otherwise put an X, and you act a detailed description, or you can wait till a certain time to give it to someone who will write it down for you. And when you can perform within the certain allotted times. Also, he says, "Oh, wait, before you do this, you just want to show up for the public performance tonight? You don't have to fill out a form.
Pontus says, I can write, shut up, and takes the pencil in his fist, or the pen, and writes in the biggest, clumsiest, barely legiblest letters, Pontus, singing and dancing.
You gotta write more than that.
Or is there to explain?
What are you singing about? What kind of dance are you doing?
Land
you have a name for
shanties.
Land shanties, okay. That makes sense then. You're some kind of comedian. Surdak is gonna love that. Sorry, I mean Mr. Dorcas.
Sure, why not? Pontus is visibly just holding back incredible frustration at not being understood, but
do you do anything else?
No, Pontus will just make sure that you know that I'm gonna be here. All right, I'm gonna blow the lights off this place.
Okay, you can head in.
Pontus will head in.
Oh, take this form with you.
Pontus will begrudgingly take the form.
Okay. You head in. There's a big theater space, a bunch of chairs. They're like pretty damn good chairs for small town chairs in general. They don't have cloth on them, but they're like good chairs. The chairs instead of benches, which is interesting. And you head in, and there is a short line of 3 people. They had to wait, and there is a extremely impressive man sitting in the front row and looking on. He's sitting in a really good chair. This one has upholstering and all that. Yeah. And it's like a really impressive theater. Now, you've been to a theater underwater, and they've not been that impressive, especially for small town theaters that you've been to. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. You sit through a few acts. There's someone who is telling some jokes. They're pretty good. There's someone who is doing a dance. They're bad. There's someone else who is doing a showing off a new invention. That is that little girl from the beach.
Ooh.
And she's showing off her newly invented cart boat in miniature form. And after that, Surdak Drokas claps and invites you onto the stage. You have to hand over the thing when you get in there, so he knows who you are. But yeah.
I mean, how many giant fishmen are there here?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. You go on the stage. What do you do?
I haven't been able to prepare a song because I haven't been paying as much attention as I should. But Pontus, since apparently this guy could use a laugh,
Mhm.
Pontus will get up on stage and sing a fish version of The Last Bristolian Pirate. Or, no. Of Hoist Up the Thing.
Uh-huh.
Let me grab a goddamn. Sorry, this will take a second.
It's okay.
No, I didn't fucking. Anyway, I'll link that at some point and maybe sing it at some point.
Yeah.
And he will be dancing all the while, because if he's doing one, he's probably doing the other.
Okay. Give me perform checks for both of those.
Happily. Oh shit.
So while you're doing this, so that is this a funny song or like a sad song? What's the emotion of the song supposed to evoke?
It is it is a very funny song about a completely unqualified captain
Mhm.
ending up in charge of a ship and failing at his job.
Okay. So Sodak is failing to like keep in a laugh and eventually absolutely like gets absolutely energetic. And when you end, he starts clapping and says, "Bravo, bravo! Oh, fantastic, amazing! You know what? You're hired. Doesn't matter.
Fuck
You're
yes,
hired. I don't
I am.
need to see more. You're hired. I am. You're hired. Pontus. You're hired.
Plot just squints at him like it's one name.
Yeah. Sorry, pronunciation is important to me. You're hired, and when can you perform next?
I ain't got anything going on tonight.
You know what? Don't be unfair to the others. I think I'm gonna put you on the weekend. How about
Right then.
you do the pre-show to the theater performance on this Friday? Sorry, you do the pre-show to the theater performance this. Just find out some dates. It's not Friday. This Friday, you do the pre-show. Absolutely, it's a funny show. You should get them riled up. You can do another. What other songs do you have?
Pontus will go off on a long spree of various land shanties of many different tones.
Okay.
Although he is best at the comedic ones, I feel like that's safe to say.
Yeah, can you give me another perform, sing, and a...
Sure thing. Oh boy, I'm gonna nat one these.
Well, you at least give him.
Oh shit!
Absolutely. Okay,
Holy
so
fuck.
you fucking nailed this. He books you for the entire weekend. He's gonna put your name on the posters. He's gonna put your name on the advertisement. He says, you know, I compete with theaters in Magnum. People come all over Varissia to see this. You are gonna be great. I have never seen this kind of talent, especially especially a great to get some diversity on the stage. It's very good. Fantastic. How much? I mean, we have a standard rate. I think with your talent, we could. Yeah. How much are you thinking? And
Yeah, go with that. Whatever you just said. That.
We're gonna pay you properly, and we are going to pay you properly.
Damn right you are.
Get for this.
If you hadn't have nat 20'd twice, you probably would have been gypped.
Yep.
You are going to you did a extraordinary performance. You get 3d6 GP up front.
Hell yeah.
You get 11 GP, and yeah, and he's going to book you for the entire 3-day weekend, which is a prestigious slot.
Awesome.
He thinks like your performance is so good. He does not want you to compete with the average folk. He wants them to feel good about themselves. So you get the weekend slot. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. 11 GP up front. Show up and you get paid per day. That amount per day. Or like an amount based on your performance per day. Yeah. So that was a great few hours of you doing stuff. Yeah. Who is up next?
Yagdas? Question mark.
Actually, Pontus, let's just say that's your day. Like, unless you want to do something else.
What was that?
We go in days and during downtime, so that's your day.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Hey, do you want me to add that 11 to the finance sheet?
Okay, yeah, please do that.
Can do.
Thank you.
Okay. And Polaris, you don't have to update Zek's sheet every time. You just every now and then.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to. I don't have anything to update right now. I'm just.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah, no, I don't. I won't be doing that. I won't be rolling the funny die unless like a thing is happening. I don't think any combats or anything is going to be happening. So.
Yeah, who's next today? Otherwise, we're going down the list.
I did say I was going to look into the research material, so we can take a look at that and see what.
Hell yeah!
Because this is you. I remember you told me, called it various archaeological Thalassonian objects and documents from the wizard lady when we were still down there. So, I guess what do those entail? Like, what am I working with here?
Okay. Well, I mean, they entail information about a archaeological find. There's history here. You can decipher this history by researching it.
Yes.
And if you want, you can begin writing a paper with Leary.
Oh God. Okay.
Which you have to do eventually.
Yeah, I know. Let's get the research out of it. Let's see what are we working? What are we doing?
Okay.
What kind of research do I need to do?
So I'm gonna say this is the research downtime, the knowledge downtime activity.
Yes.
You get to do 3 of them. 3 rolls of doing research, and you can tell me what you do for 1 day.
Okay, so I guess the first thing Zach is going to do is see if there's any. Can it just so it could be any research? Oh God. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't found it yet because my search engine is taking a little while.
Let me take a look at this research.
Might be like knowledge or something, but I read this earlier.
Oh God. Okay.
There we go. Cool.
Research facts and lore. All right. So I guess let's see if I can. I guess the first thing Zach wants to do is to see if there's any other digs or places that like Thalassonian like influence has been. Like, is there any documents of like other places that Leary was interested in, or like that she was going to go to after?
Um.
I'm handing you I'm handing you the gun.
Well, she was gonna find out. Now, are you gonna research with her?
Oh God, do I want to research with her?
I mean, eventually you have to write a paper together.
I mean, might as well just get it started. Yeah, no, let's just fucking research together. Let's see what happens.
Okay, she helps you. This she's gonna give you a bonus. You probably want to go to the library to also.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah, let's see if
stuff.
we can get some dig stuff.
And yeah, so other places that Thessalonians have touched, basically everywhere, but there are important sites. Right here in Sandpoint, there is the Old Light, which
yeah,
you know
which
is
we
relevant.
Yeah, we know that's relevant. We've already been in there.
Are you looking for things in the area, or are you looking for things in general? Because like
the specific thing is I want
Thassalon
to
was a
look.
huge empire.
I want to see if there's any other locations nearby from here. Like we at this point, we already know Sandpoint. We already
Okay.
know that it has its influence here. Are there any other like supposed areas or places that might need to be investigated at some point? Like
We go to the Sandpoint hinterlands. Sandpoint hinterlands.
wow, we got big map. We got
You
shit.
got big map.
We got 2 unwanted people at the top. Whoops. Hello.
You head to a few different places. Eventually, get a map of the region, and you go
Yeah.
to it. Yeah. Here's the hinterland. So, let's see if there's anything that is specifically interesting for Thessalonian artifacts. I mean, there's of course the Devil's Platter. That's mostly a geographic area that's interesting, but not necessarily Thessalonian artifacts.
Like even rumors of like dig sites and stuff would be enough to probably
Yeah.
get Zek go. Like just literally anywhere where it's like if yeah, that would be nice. I think it's just hey, are there any other ruins we got to look into? Because I'm not gonna lie, This is I'm out here to research Sassonia. Like, that's my job. I'm here to research the ancient wizard bullshit.
Ellen, might be a good time to tell the group what you told me earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Give me knowledge local though, since you're researching the local, or knowledge history.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, one of those two.
I rolled it.
Oh hell yeah! Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Guys, we can't keep doing this. We can't.
Listen, this is Zek's area of expertise. This is what they do.
Shut the fuck up. Roll20 is giving us a thing. We should keep going with it.
Keep going with it.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Just let Roll20 give us this. This never happens.
I'm also doing this in order to point us in a direction we might need to go for later.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
That was actually what Yagura's scene was until Ellen was like, "That's actually not the information you have," and it's like, "Oh, that's actually was."
So you find a lot of not really Thessalonian related tales of various places. There's something about a hag, something about some forests. You hear rumors that you know that let me find this. Let me show this onto the, off the coast. Up here is Dragon's Punch Bowl.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, Wyvern's Roost in caverns here, and the dragons plays more than twice per year for unknown reason. Unrelated to the Thessalonians. Sorry, go on.
That might be a dragon breeding ground, and guess what? We're not going there. That's a horrible idea. No!
We can fight a dragon.
No, we can't.
Well, level 4, goddammit. Maybe one with level 7.
I mean, I could probably fight a dragon.
Yeah, you can fight a dragon and
die.
I mean, if it's evil, Smite gets double the damage.
Well, what happens, which is here's the thing, that's implying there's only one. There's multiple. It's a place where a bunch of them go.
You have what, 30 health?
You hear that you find rumors that there might be an entrance to the mini Darklands below the region. Strange stuff.
Oh shit, Zach can go home.
No.
Actually, this is probably where you came out of.
I'm not going back.
You're not going to hell.
I'm not going to the Underdark where there's a hell and demons, probably.
Not going home, Mom.
You can't
I got banned from the academy. It's fine.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why you got banned from the academy?
You don't get to know that. You don't get to know that.
I was sassing you, but fair enough.
Yeah, no, I know. Don't worry, you don't get to know that. Not yet.
I'm never going back there. 2 orcs from now. You have to go to the Underdark. Fuck.
I'm gonna fucking explode. No.
The Underdark's scary. I feel like that's not soon.
It's not soon.
Fucking. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You know
what? Fuck you. Go to the Underdark.
No. What are we seeing?
You get the name of every location on the map.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You get a copy of the map.
The full fucking map. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen and NPs, we got him.
We got him.
We got him.
All this fucking shit.
We got the whole fucking thing.
And also, this is a thing where, like, where like it's hard to find something that's like particularly interesting touched by Thassalon. Like same point is probably the most, but let me have a look. Sox Bay is Toy's reputation for being shipwrecker. Bunch of stuff you could find there. Mostly ships. Thistletop over here, definitely the one that you're currently researching.
Yeah, if we know it, yeah, like anything that like I mean I am using the Thistletop research that I from there. So like if there's anywhere from Thistletop that we need to go in order to pursue this further, because here's the thing. If these guys are like, yeah, no, we locked up a divine Barghast in a fucking hole and then it could give people like mythic potential, maybe we should continue to investigate the funny wizards, perhaps.
So the Tours hide are named after the three adventurers who explored many of the stuff here. There's some old Varisian tombs, maybe more. You know, Varisia is the Varisians is a people who are
yeah, they're derivative from the Thalassonians. They're descendants.
Yeah.
They might have a couple things, but I don't want to. Those might be some ancestral lands, and I don't want to do that to people. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's called archaeology. At what point does grave robbing stop being?
They're Whisperwood
anymore?
Whisperwood.
So that's a good
Hey,
thing.
Zero.
And okay, yeah, Whisperwood. Okay. Only the northern tip of this large forest intrudes into the Same Point's hinterlands. Whisperwood runs along much of the lower coast. Its towering redwoods are humbling testimony to the grace of nature. Tales of hidden Thessalonian ruins from both Shalast and Bakran often lure adventurers into the woods, but most fall prey to the wolves, bugbears, and thugs who lie in wait for intruders.
All right, that's where we're going next.
It's also a little closer than Whisperwoods is Wish's Well, one of the lesser-known Thessalonian ruins in the region. Its name might consist of a circular stone tower only 30 feet high from the outside that drops away into a 100-foot deep shaft, ending in a deep pool of water inside. All manner of monsters dwell in the flooded caverns below the well, including a small tribe of scum. And maybe more. Explored in the sequel to this
path. All right. So I have a quick question. Do we want to go north for Hell Times, or do you want to go in the well for Hell Times?
So
south. Do we want to go to Winter Hell, or do we want to go to Well Hell?
So Whisperwood is south, all the way.
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it's down there. Do we want to go to southward for Winter Hell, or do we want to go into Well Hell?
Well, I'm pretty accomplished at Winter Hell.
But like these are other ruins. Like what you would do here is research, maybe. I don't know if you want to clear them out.
And do some adventuring, the classics.
They're not really adventure hooks. These are just like these interesting places to.
These are just some neat places to go.
Yeah. This top still has a bunch of secrets that you could investigate. So your first thing, yes, there are other things around here, absolutely. But
definitely. All right.
Your second thing, and this is a thing that's just like, it's on the tip of your tongue.
Oh, you got it.
Give me like knowledge history roll or like a Thessalonian lore roll.
Knowledge history then.
Do you have Thessalonian lore?
No.
Okay.
Well, I didn't. Is lore a skill?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have the
I'm
background?
going.
Don't you have the trait that specifically gives you that?
Oh wait, let me check.
It
Hold
gives you
on.
Thessalonian as a language. Law is
Yeah, it gives the
unchecked.
language.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to. Do I want to re-roll that?
Hmm. That's up to you.
Do I
You
want to
can,
re?
according to the downtime activity, you can spend your last check to reroll it.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Why not? Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Why not? Hey, that's better. Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
It's only three
Okay.
more, but three matters.
So, so on your first check, you hit up the books. On your second check, you have to go out to sea, and you have to double check because you remember, and you might bring some of your friends for like just a couple hours. They don't have to do much if they don't want to, but um, you have to head out on a boat. You have to look at Thistletop again from the waters. You have to look at it from several different angles. And when you do that, can I request that during one of Yagadis's breaks, Yagadis comes with?
Sure.
Cool.
I will. Yeah, if you want to come, yeah, I would. Yes.
And you see, as you noticed on your way back, oh, that kind of looks like a face. Oh, that's a
What?
face.
What?
The entirety of the Thistletop dungeon, like island, is a face. It is the head of a huge statue that was broken off and landed upside down.
No.
Not
What?
upside down, but right side up, but it landed over here somehow.
What?
The entire island of Thistletop, named by the goblins, is the ruins of a head of some statue.
It was a fucking huge statue. If we can make it a huge, that's
No, that's
if.
not the worst part. The worst part's to come.
The head
Oh
is
god.
familiar. You degraded by the waves and the wearing and the wind, but still protected by a little magic. You know, still a little magic in that head. It looks like that those degraded and scratched up and like ancient statues you found. Those with the poem inside the
Ah.
head.
But is this one like act like the face isn't faded or anything, so like we can actually see the details of it or whatever?
No, you can't see enough details. You do it. Just know it's a human. It's a
Face shape,
humanoid
yeah.
face. Probably a human, since you can't see Alpheus, or like elf features, but like humanoid face. And you can tell. Oh wait, you row back, like take the back. You head over to Buddha Quink, your good friend, Thessalonian researcher, and he tells you again that he speculates that the old light, the thing back in Sandpoint, the old light, that was once hundreds of feet tall and spewed fire from the top. You imagine it was not a lighthouse, but
It's a
a
weapon.
weapon, or maybe a defensive weapon of some kind.
Yeah, no, like I do remember that from the earlier sessions. I remember that.
And that he tells you that, and yeah, yeah,
Uh,
and you put it together. Oh, obviously, this was a giant ancient statue with a head, maybe a bust, maybe a full statue, with a head on top of it.
The fucking guy.
Of that guy. And the head
Ugh.
fell off and landed all the way down. Or
Well,
somehow
there's
was
two
carried all
ways.
the way over there.
Yeah, no, there's two ways. Either it fell off into the ocean and took. I mean, here's the thing: the 1,000 thing is like 10,000 years old, so that's probably more than enough time to float down there. Or that motherfucker got launched miles by something.
So not only miles, but over 3 sea stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. So either this thing went adrift, or this thing exploded off. And
I don't think it's
landed.
adrift because it would have had to go through those sea stacks. So I'm thinking it went over those sea stacks. Something hit it hard.
Well, no, here's the thing. That's like miles. That's like, how many miles is that?
That's literally like 3 miles.
That is a
hinterland.
Oh my fucking god.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally no way it could have like gone through like the gaps.
Yeah.
Cause like
it would have been caught up.
It would have caught on them. It would have been stuck there. Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god, that's
like 5 miles. Like 5 miles.
That's like 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's the terrifying part. This thing got fucked up.
You found
what the fuck could have possibly launched that? That's like impossible. Like not impossible, but
magic.
Like it's fucking even by magic standards, that's kind of bullshit. Except for like level 20 fucking wizards, of course. Because it's when you have a society filled with wizards, this happens. This is normal.
Yeah. So,
fucking hell.
So, in addition to that, you realize, oh wait, wasn't there like catacombs hidden beneath the city? Right next to this statue?
Well, yeah. Makes sense.
But like...
Did we get everything? Is there more?
If the statue...
There is more. There is more.
Is associated with this like... If the statue is associated with greed... And...
Then why is it doing on top of wrath? That's the interesting thing.
The catacombs associated with wrath. Something is up, and it is as feel free, Hatter.
Well, so what's his face? The old man, the Quink. He suggested that the tower was a defensive defensive thing for border.
Some sort of war machine, yeah.
Some kind of war machine for the border of something.
Oh, we might be. So what you're saying is that we might be built on the border between Wrath and Greed's land.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And considering that there's rumors of Thalassonian ruin southward, and if this is a border point between that and up here, and that's also Wrath, there might be a Greed location north or like northwest, possibly.
Yeah, I think this might be a good like indication of like the general direction for Greed and Wrath we can go to.
Yeah,
that's a lot of land to cover, though.
Yeah, no, obviously it's a fucking lot of land to go, but the thing is that Zek has all of the as of known or suspected locations, so like we might be able to head over to a couple of those and see if like we can figure out like a pattern and then map out like the general territories, possibly.
So before I was told this, both because I'm an idiot, and because I didn't realize that's how it was, and Yagros is me. Yagros thought these two locations are within a couple miles of each other. If you overlap them, there's like not that much. Like, if you want all the areas to have a relatively same amount of space, you would want them a relatively same amount of distance from each other. So you would there wouldn't, you could like triangulate the location of a third one, and once you have a third one, you can find all of them.
Mhm.
Well, that's not how this is working.
Yeah.
So you're not quite sure what direction who is.
But
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
be best to check. But here's the thing: we have the locations of the other ruins or potential ruins, so it might be
Uh-huh.
best to explore those and
Mhm.
see what the general trends of the Rune Lord we're working with.
That would be quite an expedition. You imagine you
Hey,
could probably.
we get rich and get a lot of money if we found out the locations of the places we needed to go.
Yeah, and I would have to pull from a separate adventure.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, if you want to take this off the rails, that's fair.
Well, not off the rails, but like, I mean, hey, gang, I
Get
point at
pulled
everyone.
a level 10 adventure where you get fucking killed.
Well, I'm not saying okay. I'm saying that
It's
we
okay.
just, yeah, I just want to figure out like where
Mm,
we can go next because honestly, I think it'd be interesting to chart out like the sort of territories these guys were in.
mm.
Because like if you can figure that out, then you can figure out where all the shit is.
I mean, I imagine you could do some like research expeditions, not necessarily like, oh, let's clear out this place if there's monsters, but like,
Yeah, no, but like we're
yeah.
going to have to run into that eventually.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Um, yeah, those are some fun projects. You end the day
that's Zek's
curious
day.
about why there's a big old fucking war machine and a big old fucking secret lab underneath.
Yeah, no, welcome to the borderlands between greed and wrath, I suppose, as far as we
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. That's as far as you understand.
But I think of a good emotion that is both wrathful and greedy.
Capitalism.
Emotion, but yes, you are correct.
So, how was your first day?
Incelness.
Incelness. Yeah, probably.
Freya and Rhyme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Hannah. You spent the day copying spells, right?
So, like, I spent like 20 minutes writing a letter and had it
Right,
sent off.
right, yeah.
And then I spent the rest of the day doing
Yeah.
spells. Yes.
Cool. Freya and Rhyme.
Yes.
So,
What do you do? What do you spend the day on? What's your downtime activity?
Freya is going to be learning about Gozera, and then she's also going to be helping out where she can,
Hell yeah.
or just around the village in general. If anything needs like transporting
Mm-hmm.
or anything, and then when
Oh.
like there is nothing that needs to be done, um, she like tries to entertain the children of the village, I guess.
Aw.
She could do it very easily by just making a small snow day that they can go and play in the snow with.
Yeah. That's absolutely fantastic. Um. Ba- ba- ba. How do you gain influence? Oh well, whatever. Uh, you spend the day helping out. Everyone loves you.
Yeah.
It's like, do you wanna do it like untrained labor, or do you wanna like, do skilled labor here?
Um, I'm not really sure.
That's fair.
Just helping out where she can.
Yeah. Is there a skill you want to do for this, or do you?
No, I can't really do a profession. I don't know what I would use.
That is fair. I mean,
If you want, I could maybe say survival by like helping out doing things, but that's like a bit of a stretch.
that's fair. I mean, one of the big things you're doing is at the church. You have a profession or for this, right?
Religion? There's no religion. What? Am I just missing it?
Yeah, you have a
What?
herbalist profession.
Oh yeah. Yes. I can. Yes, I shall help make medicine for the people of this town.
Yeah.
Watcha. 19.
Hell yeah. Fantastic.
Where's my crit roll 20? No, I'm joking.
I mean, you're doing a great job. So yeah. Good work. You could have taken 10, but this is also great. Freya, are you helping? Or are you doing your own thing?
I don't really know how I could help with herbalism. Ain't exactly something I know how to do.
Heal.
Yeah, I
Wow.
do have that.
Do you have that?
I have that.
Okay.
Beat
You
a
want to do
10.
that?
Do you want me to roll a heal as well? I have good heal.
I think it's just my assistance.
Haha.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized a character that does definitely look like an angel and walked into a church.
I mean, I'm right here.
True. I forgot that you also have wings.
Okay. Great.
This is a very holy group.
Freya, are you doing anything else during this day?
Are you going to help interact with the miniature snow day?
Don't think I'm gonna do that, sadly.
Damn it.
I'm
If you
large
was,
and
you're-
sharp.
I was gonna snowball at you.
Covered in metal.
You can take off your medal. You don't just
Well,
probably shouldn't wear it around town.
okay, I probably ain't even doing that because I don't actually think my medal's here yet. I would go put in my order for my full plate. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only fair that I put the full plate order in today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
If that doesn't take too much time, then I will go sing at the church.
Do you want to earn money for that?
Heal the wounded and sing for the peoples.
Is this charity, or do you want to earn money for that?
High or low?
To you.
High is charity.
Okay. Awesome.
Freya earns no money. She offers the money to the church.
Okay. The both of you each gain 1 influence.
Yay!
Yay! Which is a
Woo!
resource. You can put it in your inventory. You have an influence standpoint.
Where do we put the influence?
People like you.
Yay!
People love you.
I'm Freya. Everybody likes me. I'm huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sarah, where do I put influence?
not hear that, but that's okay. That's intended.
Where do I put influence in my character sheet?
In your inventory, it's like added like a
I put
Oh,
mine
it's
in
just-
additional gear.
influence in one influence insane. I'll tell you what that does some other time. It's basically your ability to get other people for you or accomplish things, or like you can change the terms of a contract to convince a politician to do something because people like you and the town likes you. Nobody would want to go against your worship. So yeah. And that was day 1, I believe. Yeah, let's go to day 2. As you go, the two of you are the perfect people to talk with this about. As you go around the day, you do meet various people, and some of them want to just talk and like talk about stuff. There's some old people you meet who are at the cathedral to get healing. They want to talk about stuff, chatter, and they're going to give you some history lesson. Any of you, can you roll me knowledge history to retain any information? See if you're too busy.
Yeah, information time.
If I own a knowledge history check, I will.
It is time for history. History is successful.
Zach, you're too busy
Oh yeah, fair enough.
researching history.
Nope.
Researching history.
Ain't got it. I'm dumb.
I do. I have history.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I have all knowledge.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know history. I'm a
Wait,
fish.
it's not on your sheet.
Huh?
You don't have a rank in it.
What? What?
It doesn't say untrained.
It does. It is an untrained skill. All knowledges are.
All knowledges are on the sheet. You just have to have a rank in them to be allowed to roll them.
Yes.
I definitely did have something from all knowledge. I can't remember what it.
Oh, actually, never mind. If you have local, you can roll that instead. Because this is a local history. This is recent.
Well, you might be able to roll that. I still ain't.
Well, you are so here's the thing. You are it is a class skill. So that means that if you put a rank in it, you get a bonus.
I see.
Yeah, but you have not put a rank. But you can roll knowledge local instead.
Okay. How would I get knowledge history? How do I get more ranks? That's in that one.
Level up.
You can level up. You can also earn it during downtime, but I have to find a way to do that, so not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can learn new things during downtime. That's a thing.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going to start learning about knowledge religion.
That sounds great.
Hey, maybe I should do that.
Between sessions, I'll tell you how that works.
No. I have religion. I don't have nature. I've got religion.
Ah, good.
Except,
I
okay,
have
good.
nature.
I was gonna be like, am I the only paladin with knowledge religion?
Well, of the 2 paladins.
So
It's also
natural one.
It's also a background skill, so if you don't have your background skills filled in, let me actually have a look. Oh no. You should have 2 more. Wait, let me have a look. What's your base? Whatever, we'll find out. Between sessions, you might gain some knowledge history.
Yay!
But yeah, so You rolled a natural 1, so you can't roll knowledge local.
I can't roll anything unless it's planes or religion.
Cool. An old person is going on about the history of the town. You were more focused on conversing and keeping them entertained and all that stuff than listening to what was happening.
Yes.
And like they're happy, like the old person, they're like very happy. This person is an old gnome, and they're very happy that to see some new faces. It's been a long time. They're thinking of heading out to a different place, but the new people coming in and being able to talk with them is what's keeping them around. But yeah. Okay, day 2.
The two big ladies just like hands neatly in front of them, is smiling serenely, listening to this person going on, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
He has like tiny streaks of gray in his hair. You're like, oh no, that's weird. Gnomes usually don't do that.
He's being bleached.
I'm gonna take a 2-minute break to go get water, and maybe I'll say 5 minutes. I'm gonna finish my food and drink some water. But yeah, then we'll come back for day 2. And we'll probably go much faster from here, unless you have like, oh, I want to roll knowledge, or oh, I want to interact with. Exploring the town is probably a really good idea. Going to a place and being like, hey, what's up, number whatever, is a thing you can do alongside a downtime.
Are you still reading that handout?
What?
Are you still reading that handout?
That handout I'm gonna give to you later because I want to give some other information that gives some more context.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a to be reviewed later, so that it makes more sense. Yeah. So 5 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Yay. I like to think that Freya is like the teacher to Rhyme's learning religion.
I can do that. Here, let me show you how good of a job I'm doing. That's about right.
No, don't worry. I'm learning a lot. See?
There goes all the natural 20s. We went through them all.
Hold the fuck on. You knew this was gonna happen the minute that the two of us were in the room.
Yeah, it's like you put the two people with the worst luck together. That's like...
You'll have your 20s. We'll sit here.
Looks at my 12. I don't know what the fuck you mean having our 20s.
You want to join? You can sit with us. You can sit at the little kids' table.
They won't let me sit at the group's table.
Don't worry, Eli's got all the luck. Eli has all the luck ever.
I mean, apparently so.
We had like 4 20s last night, 2 today.
I have a plus 11 in survival. I rolled a 2. That's...
Oh, we're rolling survival? Hold on. I actually have survival.
I
just got survival.
That I'm good at, apparently. God damn it.
I just got trained in survival because
of survival. Shit. Well, there's that wasted.
I see. Hey, let me make some medicine real quick. Oh, I rolled a 7.
Well, let's show off our skills and waste nat 20s.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not wasting any because I'm not gonna get any.
I'm still doing that break, but I am back and able to listen.
Nice.
Welcome back. I fucking wasted a 20. By the way, I don't know if y'all saw this, You know that sword I stole?
Yeah. uh,
Damn.
that's a lot of slashing damage.
There's also a d6 of fire damage in there.
Nice.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have the big fuck.
But Freya doesn't have the big fuck.
You know what else probably helps as well?
Mm.
It'll be funny. It'll be funny.
Ah, that's one.
Okay, no, hold on. I can. There we go.
Ah,
Cut.
I see.
Hold on.
But Zero, that's not my base, right?
No, that's my. That's when I'm huge.
Okay.
Not huge. You know what I mean. That's when I activate the light construct.
Mm-hmm.
Is my.
You're making sure to refill your waters.
Sure.
I have Pepsi Max.
I've got mine.
Gun.
Man, that hits touch AC.
Powerful.
10
I
damage to
find
touch
it
AC is good.
I find it so funny that I can make an ice gun. I feel like they should make more ice puns as this character. I feel like they haven't had enough yet. Like Mr. Freeze style. There's been a lot of
Yeah, I was
Elsa
gonna say you haven't used the ice to meet you pawn. I'm pretty sure.
Ice to meet you.
Nice.
What? Kill the dinosaurs. The Ice Age.
That's really good. It's a really good impersonation.
How about you chill out?
Chill
Anyways.
out.
My
Yeah.
sadness is never ending.
Why? What's wrong with you? What is why?
Puns. Puns.
Puns.
Eli hates puns.
Listen, wait, why do you hate wow.
Because I'm a bitter, cantankerous cynic.
I feel like
Cantankerous is a good word.
I feel like
That's a very specific kind of word. I like that. That's
I need
fun.
to look up what cantankerous means. I feel like Pontus would like puns.
Oh, Pontus would love them. Ill-tempered and quarrelsome, disagreeable.
I see. That's a good word.
It really is. It sounds like what it is.
Hmm. I like the alliteration from the character Cled in League of Legends as being the cantankerous cavalier. He's crazy. His name is Cled. He rides a lizard.
Hey Mooney,
Yes.
is Cyberpunk worth getting?
There's a new update that's going to be coming out soon. Apparently it's going to be very, very big. I recommend maybe waiting until it comes out. Just to see if you like it then. But I
Okay.
still very much enjoy it. It runs like shit. There's glitches up the wall. Like the game is buggy. Everything you've seen online is true, but the storyline's great. The characters are great. The gameplay is fun. If you can look past the bugs, it's a fun game.
So here's the thing.
We are not official disclaimer. We are not sponsored by Nintendo or any company. However, game's good.
Nintendo didn't make Cyberpunk, Polaris.
Yeah, Nintendo didn't make Cyberpunk. It's CD Projekt Red. Anyway.
Oh no! Oh, I thought it was. Oh no! I thought you guys were talking about Pokemon. No.
No,
okay,
Cyberpunk.
never mind.
Yeah. Polaris distracts his statement. Fuck that game.
But,
yeah,
no. Scratch that. Fuck that game. Well, here's the thing. The more I play Witcher 3, the more I want to play Cyberpunk.
It was
'Cause
just
they-
like, I just found it funny. Hey Moody, is Cyberpunk good? Yeah, Cyberpunk's a bit weird, but it's a bit good. Oh, talk about Cyberpunk? Yeah, fuck that game.
So the thing is,
I'm sorry. I
people
wasn't paying
that have
attention.
always been like, it's a buggy mess. I play the game and I'm like, yeah, I caught a bug or two, and none of it's game breaking. Like Bethesda games, I've played Bethesda games for a long time, and everyone's like, they're buggy messes. It's like I've seen, like in Skyrim, I've seen 2 glitches. One of them was just funny, and the other one wasn't a problem. Neither one of them fucked me. Like they weren't like game breaking or anything. And Witcher
Okay,
3,
Skyrim is a different story. When the whole part of when you start the game, if your whole opening can be fucked over by it randomly spawning a butterfly in the road, then the game is buggy.
yeah, I've never had that though. That's what I'm saying is that I've always been lucky with bugs. I've never games that people decry as entirely incredibly buggy. I don't have that much of a problem with. Witcher 3. Some people say is kind of buggy. I've had a few bugs. None of them have been game breaking, and they've all been fixed by me saving game, exiting game, restarting game. That's it.
I will
They've
say
all been fixed that way.
the bugs in Cyberpunk, none of them are game breaking. I've never found a Cyberpunk bug that is game breaking. The only thing that I will say about Cyberpunk is that it runs like garbage. There is sometimes that the frame rate is really low. There are sometimes where it takes a really long time to load. But other than that, the game, I enjoy it. Like, if you can get over, oh, this person's face kind of looks pixelated for the first like second or two that you're seeing them, then it goes back to being normal.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
I always liked Bethesda. So here's the thing: I liked Bethesda games because I enjoy the story and I enjoy the role playing and I love beating my character. And then I played Witcher 3 and I was like, "Fuck, this is good."
Mm-hmm.
I love this story so much more.
One bug that I do know that has happened to me many, many times, and I don't even know if there is a bug or if it's meant to be a game feature that I do not know, is that sometimes when I kill someone in stealth or like activate an ability in stealth, it will reveal me from stealth, even if I'm like miles away. But I don't know if that's meant to be a feature or not. It's probably a bug, and that is kind of annoying when it happens, but it's not game breaking.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy Cyberpunk.
I kind of want to play them because like the more I play Witcher 3, the more I'm like CG Projekt Red knows their shit, and I want to play their other games. Did you know in Cyberpunk that the giant robot guy that's the bodyguard to somebody, he's aware that you're in the room
Yes,
when he first shows up?
Adam Smasher knows that you're in the room, so you can get an upgrade to your sideware, to your eyes. That is, whenever you are revealed by someone, they like are highlighted, and if you get that upgrade before going into a part of the game where you have to hide, and you're hiding in the area, and like there's a cutscene that plays where like the two big company heads go in, and then Adam Smasher as a bodyguard, and he glows red, which means he can see you, but he just chooses not to do it. He just chooses not to do anything.
Because this is like the world's most dangerous man, and he's just like, you're not a threat.
Yeah, he's what is it? I think his actual description was 93% robot, 8% human, 2% hot dog water, or something like
that. It's shit like that makes me like CD Projekt Red.
Well, no, that wasn't from CD Projekt Red. That was in the description of base Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but CD Projekt Red made Cyberpunk.
They made the games, not the system.
Oh, like the actual like tabletop system. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't know that. That's funny. On the other hand, that is some shit I would expect from CD Projekt Red because I've read their other descriptions and that shit's funny.
So
anyway,
how's Pathfinder?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've vamped long enough.
So, it is time to continue. Day 2. What are you doing?
I think I'm just continuing to mainly study under Freya, but mostly spending her time at learning about Gozera, learning about religion, learning
Mhm.
about the world outside of a shack on a mountain.
Okay. Um,
Like she has a lot of book smarts because like she's read a lot of books and she knows how to like read and write. But she doesn't have any street smarts or smarts of anything about things that she has not read.
mhm.
That would be why
Like
you
those.
don't have knowledge local.
Yes, I have knowledge local. However, this is not where I'm locally from.
Mhm. Freya,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Is this day 2?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I wouldn't curse. Hold on. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Well, I spent at least part of the day because this is day 2, so I needed to help Yago with that spell reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that entire spell pod is like 4 hours, so don't worry about it. So like you have to be there for like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to
So you still have
understand
half the
that
day.
there's like half a day I'm not doing nothing.
Why don't hold on? Because we can totally do this in the same room. I'm doing spells and you're talking to Rhyme about religion.
That's fair.
Then Yados is like, fuck, damn, this whole thing is ruined. And the Freya's like, no, it's not. What do you mean?
No, it's
I just
not.
don't
I mean,
get
it
the
still
spell.
is, but
I just don't get the spell, and then like, and then re-roll, and it's like, I still don't get it, but I'm much closer. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Freya,
yeah,
do you want to sell your armor and
I would
find
love.
a blacksmith who can make a new armor for you?
I did that yesterday. Remember?
Oh, you did that yesterday? Fuck, I guess
Yeah.
I missed that.
I said that I was gonna put in the order for my full plate and then help the church.
Okay, well, shit, I missed that. Sorry. You might want to go to Sava's Armory or the blacksmith, Red Dog's Smithy. And
I can make that a scene today if you'd like.
Yes. Yes, Sava's Armory is probably the best. Blacksmith is mostly like a regular stuff guy. So at this place, Freya.
Yeah.
Let me. There you go. 12.
Is it number 12?
Yeah, number 12.
I'll move.
Yes.
Man, Ron's on the map, so I don't feel big.
Yeah, the northeast corner of this building bears a few scars from the Sand Point fire that you heard about yesterday. Forgot about. But yeah, you heard about it at the festival. Also, you heard about it many times. But unfortunately for its owner, the building escaped significant damage. Sava Bivaniki. Bevaniki. Ah, one of them. Some pronunciation. Sava is running the shop, especially when you show up. And she sells all manner of weapons and armor, including several masterwork items, exotic weapons. Um, as you head in, do you look at her stuff that she has like on display?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. He has a spiked chain, a dozen masterwork shuriken, and a
Oh.
+1 repeating crossbow with a dark wood and ivory stock that bears the name Vansea. She's not sure what the name means. Bought the
And what
weapon from
now?
an adventure on what?
They called?
Oh yeah, let me put the name down. Bears the name. Boom. That's the name of this
Bonsai.
+1 repeating crossbow.
Freya looks at it, and in her brain she thinks, well, I can't use this.
Yeah, she bought it from an adventurer on the way to Riddleport a few years ago, and its height, price, and complexity of ensured its semi-permanent stay in her shop. These are additional items, in addition to what you can usually buy. You don't know.
Freya nods as she's like looking around at like these items. She's like, I don't have. She's thinking like, I don't have any use for shuriken. Nor do I have any use for the repeating crossbow. Not bad, I'll give. I just don't. It's not something I'm particularly good at.
Oh, hi there.
She turns from where she was looking at these items and thinking about it. Gives her big shark grin. Howdy. Howdy.
Howdy. You look like
Ooh.
someone who would be interested in shurikens.
I don't know if I'd say that. But I'm sure you could make a pitch, I suppose.
I'll make a pitch. You know, shurikens, they are extremely, and these ones are good. Shurikens are extremely easy to draw from a holster. And the holster comes with them. And these ones are extremely easy to draw. They break, they have a hard time breaking, so you could reuse them. And unlike most shurikens, and they are guaranteed to make you hit better. Absolutely. If you can't hit shit though, don't look at them. You look like you can hit shit.
Sure can, unless I would have put those little. Hold on, that's my real voice. Well, unless I would have put them there little fellas in between my knuckles, I ain't gonna really do much ain't gonna do real much with them. So, I'm sadly not gonna be able to pick any of these up. They do look rather well made, though. Your craftsmanship, if you did make them, is quite, what I would say, proficient.
Oh, I make a few things, but I don't make shurikens. I bought these off. Very good, very good. I bought these off some folks.
Freya will actually go look at the chain. Can you tell me about this?
Oh, that is a spiked chain. Is a weapon. You hold it in the middle, and then you can use both ends. How new?
Oh man, I can use both ends.
You can use both ends, and you can do combo attacks. And she picks up the spiked chain. And she like shows you some like powerful attacks. It is extremely cool. It's a little hard to master, but it's very good. It's a weapon worth investing in.
What proficiency would you say you would need with this? What category would you describe it as?
It's not something they would teach you down at the local guild or guard house. So not necessarily a sword, you know. But it is a thing worth investing skill and time in, and you will master it. And when you master it, it will be great.
So you're saying this weapon's
very
a little bit
deadly.
more exotic then?
It's an exotic weapon.
Freya's like looking at it. She holds her hand to she holds one of her partially see-through claw hands, and am I allowed to see it?
You're allowed to see it.
She'll grip it. She'll do I assume there's like practice dummies or anything, or she'll just swing it in the air, avoiding hitting anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a double weapon, so I assume it gets like 2 attacks.
You can do a. I don't actually know. I'll look up its stats. Spike chain, 2-handed, spike chain. No, it's not a double weapon.
What are its tags?
It's a 2-handed exotic weapon. 2d4 damage. 2 critical. Piercing, has disarm and trip tag specials. It's a flail, and you can use the weapon finesse feat to apply a dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier to rolls with a spike chain size for you, even though it isn't a light weapon. You get 2-handed damage on it.
Freya half considers it, but she'll put it down. Feel like I already got something might be similar in role. I ain't really one to trip or disarm nobody. Don't really see the need if they don't stay up that long.
That is fair. Okay, well, you might want. Oh, I see. You hit for armor.
She taps the chest plate. She's actually she pulls like one of her bags, wrapping her knuckles against it. Just a tink tink. Yeah, I got in here my half plate. I don't really take it off very often, but ain't really been doing me a service like it's supposed to. So can't really say much about that.
You know what? I have the perfect thing for you.
Works an eyebrow.
You're looking for an upgrade? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm looking to to my knowledge, I'm looking to sell the old girl and purchase myself a set of real fine quality full plate. That's what I'm looking to do.
Full plate. Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be dealing with a lot more trouble, and I'd rather be prepared than anything else.
Now, let's see. Roll me a D100.
I'll roll a D100.
And you want low.
Get fucked, me.
Oh yeah. You want low.
I didn't get low. That's high. Unless it's not out of 50.
It's not out of 50.
Thank God. Because I would have been real pissed with literally one above. That's just spit in the face.
No, so she says, you know what? I absolutely have a full set of full plate. You know, these things, gotta get them adjusted, but we can spend the time to do that in a little bit. I definitely I'll get it polished as well. And she goes in the back room, comes back out like dragging an armor stand with a full set of regular ass full plate.
They're like looking it over like, I'm liking what I'm seeing. There might need to be some adjustments because I don't know if you noticed, but my shape ain't exactly normal when it comes to humanoids, so I'll need a little bit
That
of
is
tweaking.
included in the price.
Glad to hear. She gives yet another big shark grin.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, you did say fine foreplay, and this is fine foreplay. But not to assume. But I do know you, Emma. I do know you do a very dangerous job. And people who have money and do jobs, well, they need the best equipment they can get. You know what I mean?
I can make a few assumptions. What you got in mind? You got something playing in your head.
I have something planned in my head. And that something is. Now, I would have to pull some string and maybe see about some stuff. But I could get you a even better set of armor than just this one. This one's great. I can get you even better.
Freya's like stroking the part of her chin that has like the spot on it. She pats she like gestures to the mannequin with the armor on it. Would you say that armor out there would be of master quality in and of itself?
No, I wouldn't.
That one's just normal armor.
It's normal armor. It's very good armor, but it's normal armor.
Oh, in that case, Freya like leans in ever so slightly. You offering me something of better quality, or something that sparkles every now and then with a bit of, and she flares her fingers, magic.
Hell yeah, I am.
She tilts her head back and like taps her chin again. You need to pull some strings. I'd obviously have to hear the price to see if it's within my working range, as well as understand, what kind of things you're thinking of. Be willing to talk it out with you.
Absolutely.
You seem like someone who makes worthwhile investments.
I do. And you seem like someone who makes worthwhile investments too.
Freya lets out a small chuckle. Yes, I do believe we have an interesting relation, don't we?
Yes. Right. You can do it. And yeah.
What's she offering? Does she know what she's offering? I suppose I should say. So, you got any idea what you're offering? What specifics you know? You know, but there's an enchanted crossbow. Do you know any specifics about the armor you're trying to pull?
I can get you masterwork armor. I can get you masterwork and magic armor in 1 month.
1 month.
1 month.
What price we looking at,
Get
man?
it. Wow. We are looking at wow.
I did some research myself with a friend of mine to understand the price of a masterwork set of full plate. I've been looking forward to it for quite a while.
Give me an appraise check.
Man, I don't know if I
Do
have
you know
that.
what masterwork full plate costs?
I do know.
Or craft. You can have a craft or profession.
They're the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know. It's like a mediocre roll.
It's about something.
Look, it's
right.
1650.
And you don't know that exactly. You know, like a few hundred around there. Like it's about 1500 GP and maybe 2000 GP between those. And she says, but you're going on. Give me something to like convince her that you know what you talk.
Well, if we're convincing, we're gonna roll some diplomacy. That's about right.
So your appraise is also something she's going off. Diplomacy is just a.
Sadly, I don't have a Zach strapped to my side at any point.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you do. I mean, generally a thing is.
Would Polaris like to narratively interject themselves to buy me armor? Or help me buy armor?
I don't know, can I?
I mean,
if you are in town at some point today.
I assume you have an appraise check.
Which you are very likely to do.
I don't have an appraise check. I have a better than your appraise check, but I don't have an appraise check.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Yago's the other option, I suppose.
You can go for Yago. Yago might have it better than me.
Yago's busy reading a journal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, unless somebody has...
ask him. You could come ask him,
I
but
sadly
he's not there
can't
with
leave the room right now. I can just narratively go, Ezek was here too. You couldn't see him. I'm big.
Play small. She will say, for only 1,700 gold. That's 170 platinum. Not that much. Wait. Oh, that's for masterwork. Sorry.
I was about to say, yeah.
2,700 gold. 270 platinum.
It's a lot. Hey, Polaris, with your permission, I'm going to interject Zach.
Okay, you can interject Zach. Go for it.
Freya turns around, her mermaid tail nearly pulling Zach to the floor on accident. What you think,
God.
Zach? Zach has been looking at shurikens, I imagine.
Zach has been looking at everything else. Just let me take a look at this.
Oh, good thing.
That's bullshit.
Glad I brought you. Look
Zach
at you, your big
is
brain.
bad at appraise. My brain is not huge.
You rolled a 17 with a +5. That's real good.
Okay, you did great.
Yeah,
okay.
no, Zach is just taking like a quick look at like how much if this would actually be worth it.
Yeah. Then so like you say it's probably not what it's that's a little more than what usual market price would be. And she said, oh, absolutely, it's a little more, but This includes transport and refitting and personal engraving by me.
Hmm.
So wait, 2,700 is a little low for magic masterwork
Oh no,
full plate?
wait, is it?
Isn't a +1 plus like 2,000 gold?
Yeah.
Like 4,000
No,
or some shit?
that's magic weapon. Magic armor is 1,000.
Dude, really? Hold the fuck on.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell me. Hold on, I'm looking it up. I suppose it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's only how did I never know this? I just assumed to be the same as weapons.
Nope, half as much.
It actually
Says yourself, she doesn't know. She doesn't have appraisal.
And masterwork is also half of them. Only 150.
I knew about that one.
Mm.
Freya's like thinking, she's like, I don't hate it, but at the same time I don't want to drain all the money.
Oh, if you can't go that high, we can knock off the magic. Just have it masterwork.
Freya's rubbing her chin. She knows why that would be useful. Out of character 20 AC is always good.
1,700. Magic or not, it's the same thing to transport.
It would increase the cost by 5 platinum. Okay. Freya's like tapping her chin. And she'll look at.
Did you
She'll
ever
look
get
at.
a?
Huh?
Did you get a discount on some shit? Like
No. 15
in
plus
general?
150. 1650.
Okay, I was like thinking like maybe you like Town Heroes or something.
No. It would be
Actually-
that it's 5 platinum more than what I already spent.
Yeah.
Like in the meta, I've already bought this armor,
Yeah.
so it would change the money ever so slightly. Not a lot.
Yeah, that's how
Unless I get-
that's how things work. Yeah.
Okay then. I'm curious if I could offer something. You mentioned yourself that I seem to be quite a well-traveled and well-equipped individual, as well as I happen to have quite a number of friends of mine who are quite the same amount of armored and proficient in their own fields. If you had any work you wanted us to do, be it menial or otherwise, I might be willing to see if we can lower the price if I were to help you out with something. Scratch your scales, you scratch mine, if you understand.
Ah.
Look to Zach, who has scales. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff would that be?
Well, I myself am a proficient combatant, as if it would not be obvious by my interest in weaponry and armor. I'm a dedicated, holy individual. I work with the Church of Gozera. I am a fantastic healer. I can heal nearly any wound I can come across. And I'm the walking torch.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Helen, do you remember when you told us maybe we should get some of those ever lit torches, and I forgot that I had the light sphere and could just make things bright at any point?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I forgot about that? Meaning those items are useless.
Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. Sounds like a lot of stuff you could do. You could advertise shop even. Thing is, I would normally pay you for that. I think we could just, if you want to earn back that 5 platinum, give me 5 platinum. I pay you for your work. Does it make sense?
What would you need me to do down here?
You're a hero standpoint. You could advertise for my shop.
Do that. I've seen nothing but quality in here.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
If you do that individual signet you were planning to put on the armor of your own design, I'm sure you are already going to put your own name on it. Make it a little bit more flashy. I can wear your name everywhere I go.
You could. You know what? That sounds fantastic.
Freya gets a sponsorship like a race car. I think for now it might be a good idea to nix the idea of putting magic on it. However, magic's something you can put on later if I'm right? Am I right about that? Items don't have to come enchanted, do they? Right? Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
I think Ellen died.
Okay.
Hello,
Oh.
my microphone's wire slipped out.
Okay.
I can't do that, but I have people who can help me. If you want magic on it, do that.
So it is something that I could do in the future then?
Yes, absolutely. Just come back.
Glad to hear.
Just 100 platinum, magic on that stuff.
Definitely could do that. I'd love to give you any assistance you need. I'll pass the word around.
I would love to pay you for it.
You
know what? Help me out on market day, and we'll go over the details of the reduction. I'm 5 platinum now. I'll give back 5 platinum if you do a good job.
Sure, I'll decrease 5 platinum from the finance sheet. Look, here's the thing, y'all. It puts us at a nice flat 400, so I ain't too mad.
Yeah.
Freya hands over the little pouch, which she probably gets from Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Freya will give her like the big shark smile. Shoot! I'm probably gonna have a little bit of trouble on market day, ain't I? I'm gonna be helping you out, and you're gonna have all your wares in front of you. I'm gonna be working for money, and so tempted to spend it on you. Got quite the racket going, don't you? And she gives a playful wink.
She winks back. You don't have knowledge local, but
I don't.
You know someone who does.
Hey, Zach.
Zach,
Yeah,
real quick.
I love my skill friend. You're so smart. Pet the elf. Pet the elf.
You can tell from that she's a fighter and a rogue.
Ooh, good combo.
A little bit of a rogue, good bit of a fighter.
It's a good combo.
Yeah.
And that's spike chains for her, you see. That's why she was so happy with it.
Yeah, she's running a shop though. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you got armor coming in a month. She wants you to work on market day, and then she'll do a deal with you about, the advertisement and the rest. And I'm sure you'll do great, since you have great diplomacy.
I sure will, and I'll sure cheat if need be.
You also have great performance.
I do, and I'll sure cheat if need be.
Mm-hmm.
I got a reroll.
Yeah. You are spending your day teaching rhyme because that's a downtime activity.
Rhyme is also playing with her cat.
I'm gonna BRB. So y'all keep
Yeah.
going.
Cat.
You can only work for 8 hours in a day. Then you need rest for the rest of the day.
How does
Unless sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Unless you have a fucking dream dimension in which you can Jaeger is researching.
Essentially, I suppose, yes.
Yeah. You spend half a day describing spells, and you spend half a day reading books.
Oh, I read the thing that you gave me access to, and all right.
Did I give you access to it?
It's in my thing.
Ooh, shit! Let me.
It says the
put it
play a
on-
copy. It says play a copy. So
Let me give you only access to it, since that is information I'll review later.
okay. Well, okay. Yagadas will not talk to the party about it. How does Rhyme respond to Yagada saying Sandpoint is small?
What? What do you mean small?
Sandpoint is small, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's smaller than the ocean. The ocean's a lot big.
No.
I mean, it's smaller than my mountain.
No. Like in the grand scale of civilization, they're totally wrong fucking accent. God. It's quite small. I am from Magnama. Big place, huge. This little town, the small town.
Rhyme just does the blink, blink. Oh.
There are. Yagodas will roll knowledge. We'll just roll an intelligence check.
This is the biggest place I've been to, but I know that bigger places exist.
Oh,
Like,
Sandpoint.
there's-
Sandpoint got like 1,000 people.
1,000? How? But I. Oh.
yeah, there's big ass coral reef cities dotted all around the ocean. I've never been to one, but it sounds bitchin'. Don't really care though.
Magnana got like 16,000.
How can so many people live in one place?
Big city.
But I.
It is one of the. Oh wait, I'm not here. I was about to interject.
It is one of the largest cities in on the continent. I know it's really big for a specific area, but I don't know if it's like the country, the continent, or what. But it's like the biggest city in area.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this place. How is there places bigger?
Oh, there ain't places even bigger than Magnamar. It's only one of the biggest.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you get a lot of people. I had a couple hundred siblings, though I ate a bunch of them.
What?
That's
from
just
what
what
I
you
know
do.
about. Yeah, from what I know about, yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know if that's actually what barracudas do, but it is what sharks do.
If my mother had another child, I would love it as anything ever.
Oh no, I had 9 siblings. And I love them all. I love them all.
Weirdos. I just
Well,
ate a whole bunch of eggs.
oh. Well, my mother had me, and then my father sort of disappeared completely. And then we were just living in that house on the mountain for my whole life. And then I got captured, and now I'm here.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
It's so weird that you know your parents.
I know one of my parents.
It is not unusual for that to be true on
It
this
is a lot less
upland.
unusual to know your parents and to eat your siblings.
I mean, my kind of Triton, they just sort of did the do and then laid the eggs, and what happens, happens. That's why you gotta have a whole bunch of them. A couple hundred, one of them's bound to live. And one of those ones was me.
I don't know my parents neither, but that's unusual.
Then how come you got so many siblings?
Oh, we all they all siblings are children of the church.
Oh, like those kinds of siblings. Got you.
Yeah, we all grew up together.
Like me and Freya.
Yeah.
Freya's not my sister, though. Pontus looks deadly serious as he says that.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
Just want to make sure that's clear. That's very clear.
Anyway, yeah, we might have to Magnum at some point. My sibling might be coming here too at some point. But we got time.
How I'm but
Oi, think about your words. It's okay. It's okay.
This is the smallest you have seen Ryan because she is practically curling in a ball right now. Head in hands, like, what is
Calm down, I see. The fact that there's so many people ain't gonna make your mountain any more crowded.
No.
Yeah, to be
I
honest, depending on the mountain, Magnum might still be smaller than your mountain.
mm. Out of character, I like to believe that if you look at the mountain range where Rhyme's house has been on, you can very much tell which mountain is Rhyme's mountain because the rest have not got snow on them.
Ooh.
But yeah, she's still trying to wrap her head around how could so many people live in one place.
That is a great question.
Lot of buildings all tied back together.
It was way smaller, but our little church community thing had a bunch of people, and we just lived a lot of ocean down there. And a whole lot of land up here.
So if there's lots of different houses, if it's just like this place but bigger.
I was going to say it's not that hard to once you see it, you won't understand it. But I grew up there, so maybe I'm not the best judge of character.
I feel like I could probably get used to it. living close to other people that you're not related to is still something that I'm not yet accustomed to.
I don't think I've ever lived near anyone I was related to. At least I didn't know it.
Huh.
This is why Pontus on the for fun sheet has a family valued at 0.
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
Ellen, did you see?
Am I Freya
Sorry,
in
what?
this scene?
I think we're all Schrodinger's present.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I just got back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Ellen, do you see what Polaris asked in the muted chat?
No.
Can you do that?
Okay, I saw.
Essentially, how much longer do you think we got?
How
Been going
long
for
you want?
nearly 2.5 hours, so
Because
nearly
Polaris
3.
might get called away for a thingy.
Yeah, it probably only be like 30 or minutes or to like 45 minutes or so. But just a thing.
Let's end day 2 and see if anyone starts any longer term project.
Mhm.
So Rhyme is going to learn. Okay. Yeah, does research.
Oh, I need to do my day 2 stuff. I think I can do a quick one for that.
Yeah.
Zek.
I also
is-
want to ask Zach about what they do during
What they do during the what?
the night when you sleep
Yes.
in your dream room.
Yeah, the funny room. Not gonna lie, I think a lot of it is I might consider. I mean, how much gold do we have left in terms of like
We have.
You have 500 platinum.
No. 400
Oh.
platinum.
Okay. Did you just spend a bunch
I'm
of
gonna see something real quick. How
Yeah, we
long
did.
does it take me?
What did you spend it on?
The armor.
The armor and the spells and the wheel backwards.
Let me take a look. How can I? I
Can you
can't
make view backwards?
Oh, wait. Hey, wait, Ellen. Can I ask you something?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That would take like spellcraft and stuff like that to get started on that, right?
Yes, but I kind of want to do a like a little bit of a more interesting version of it.
Yeah, no, I don't want it to, yeah, I don't want it to just be like a normal bag. I did have an idea for it.
I want to do dynamic crafting.
Yes.
Magic crafting.
Interesting.
Which increases the price reduction for crafting. Sorry, which you have to pay more, maybe, but there's a bunch of factors in the skill checks, and you can get really good stuff, or you can get some negative things. We'll see how it works. I'll adjust it, but it's I think it's really cool.
Yes.
Do you want to? So I would say you need to spend 1 day of downtime to get and buy a crafting setup.
Yes, this is correct.
Or rent one. You need to find a place where it's quiet and you can work, and you need to find all the tools for doing it.
Is
Because
that
otherwise you cannot do it.
glassworking place still abandoned?
Yeah, basically. Ameko is the owner now.
I could ask Ameko if I could like get some leather worker stuff and get like some general like crafting tools and see if I could set up like my own little workroom there for like a little fee from her,
That
like a
sounds
rental
great.
fee.
Yeah.
I could ask Kameko like, hey, I know you got a glass thing going on, but like,
Yeah.
if you give me some time and some tools, I can probably work here and I can pay you a little like rent money, like every week or so or every month.
Yeah. She's happy. She's happy to. She'll say. She'll say, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Whatever the rooms.
I will also say if you have like a sleeping quarters, I might like anywhere that you're not using. I'm assuming there isn't any sleep quarters here, but I just want to ask just to make sure.
There's sleeping quarters in the last one.
If I could borrow those for a couple of days while I'm working here, I need somewhere.
I mean, you also have free room at the restaurant.
Well, no, the reason why I'm asking like for that is like so Zek has the tools nearby and an excuse to be in the shop basically and work while awake and asleep.
There's sleeping quarters in the glassworks.
Okay, yeah, that'll work then. That'll work.
Yeah. If you find something of someone's personal stuff, I know the guards cleared it out, but if you find something of someone's personal stuff, you maybe give it to the families, the workers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's only been less than a week. So, but yeah, you get access to the glassworks. You don't have to pay much. At this point you could even buy an offer, but
yeah, I will.
It might be a bad deal for her. I don't know.
Probably. I will also say, I'm assuming I can't. I think there's there's 2 items I think I want to make.
Mm.
I want to make this thing. I want to make that first thing I posted.
Yes.
Basically, Zach wants to. Basically, what's happening here is Zach wants to figure out the basics and then work on making more weird stuff later. So basically, create the amulet and then create other stuff later on in order to like figure out how this stuff works. Because here's the thing, they haven't. Magic crafting is new. This is a new field that Zach has not worked in before. So Zach is trying to figure out what is like something simple. Okay, how do I get good at how do I use my esoteric abilities to get good at doing stuff? Well, the best way to do that would be to make something that could give me a better idea on how magic item works in general and then use that to basically reverse engineer like stuff I've seen before or like which is how I would basically reflavor the amulet. It's basically like it gives me an understanding of how the item works and then I can recreate the item using what I have there.
I will say, because this is from a module, I'm gonna double the price to be more in line with Gloves of Elvenkind. Because
I can also just Gloves of Elvenkind also makes sense as well.
Yeah. Well, you are not an elf, so you cannot make it.
I mean,
well, actually, you are an elf.
I'm a drow elf. I could do that.
You could make Gloves of Elven. You specifically.
Yeah, honestly. No, I could just straight up make those.
Yeah, you would have to increase the DC because you don't have combat casting, but you could make Gloves of Elvenkind.
But I could ignore a prerequisite.
Spell prerequisite.
Spell prerequisite. Okay.
You don't have spells.
I don't have spells.
So that's why you can ignore. But hey, that's a good value.
Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, you can start on a project for that.
Let's start on making some gloves of elven kind then.
Are you making those first, or do you make?
Yeah, we are making the gloves first, and then
Okay.
we're going to start on the other one later when we have more
Okay.
time.
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah.
Rhyme's part elf. Could you help?
Yes.
Cool.
The main thing I will say, you cannot help with the nighttime crafting. That is all Zek because of the way that works.
But somewhere in the whatever Rhyme is, she is part elf.
Yeah, no, it can work. It can probably work.
Okay, so Pontus, what are you doing day 2?
Is it the weekend?
Nope. It is day 2 of the week, which means it is toy day. Toil
So
day.
Tuesday.
The day of toil.
Mm-hmm. Well, Pontus will not be doing any toiling. Instead, he's going to walk around the town, work on getting a sense of direction, and tell anybody he comes across how cool he is.
Oh yeah. Is there purpose for this? So you want to gain influence in the town?
Well, it's not what he's trying to do. He is mostly just trying to learn more about the town, specifically how to run away if shit goes down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or, in his mind, how to run away if a priest starts throwing things at you.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah. You do that. I'm not sure how to make that a roll, but you do it.
Okay. It's okay if there's no mechanical benefits. Pontus is just fucking around.
Write down an item +1 to running away in the insane point.
All right.
Make me a knowledge local check or something. Or like any check to figure this out.
I can't roll knowledge local.
That's fair.
What should I do instead?
You know what? You might be training knowledge local. This is what I'm
okay.
going to be treating it as. Write that down.
So should I? Okay.
Yeah.
Like take a rank in knowledge local, or just write down the +1 thing?
Write down the +1 thing. I'll figure out how to earn ranks, but still. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I think that's everyone's day 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Wait a minute. We need to say, what is Shalelu doing?
Oh, Shalelu. Okay. Shalelu, like, been at the bar. She's gone to the local talent show just to watch. She's like met up with all of you, had like invited you for like drinks, just to talk about stuff and stuff like that. Probably like in the evening she invites you, like, hey, let's have drinks at the Rusty Dragon. Let's have drinks, let's have a meal, let's talk about stuff. She's thinking of heading out again. She's been here for a while. She had a fun adventure. She might head out into the woods for a few months, I don't know. She wants to know, do you want her back soon, in a month, or do you want her back like sooner?
I don't know. I was just saying that as a joke, but like,
yeah,
it surely makes nice company. I feel like whilst well, when we're all out for drinks, Ryan is the best drinking companion because she doesn't drink herself. Technically, she's underage, in America at least.
No,
or,
you can drink.
well, she doesn't anyway.
Yeah.
But she does provide free ice.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
You know what?
I
Her
wonder
just
if you
being like,
understand. Freya doesn't drink.
Freya does not drink. Zek might drink, but it's likely light or really. Listen, Zek is not afraid to buy stupid frilly drinks that are sweet as hell because
Hell yeah.
guess what? You know what's realistic? Beer is shit.
Yeah.
Beer tastes awful. It's bad. Who the fuck drinks beer?
I would like a cup of I'd like a cup of water. Freya says, casting create water to make her own cup of water.
Here's the thing. I will put this and I will mention. Here's the thing. I will mention this here. I don't drink because I am not old enough to drink yet.
As a reminder for all of you, Yagodas makes coffee and tea for the party. He knows what people prefer and makes it for them.
Yes. The Yagadas knows. He understands. He's fucking got the coffee and tea packets down.
The funny thing is, he makes the coffee. He makes the coffee and then pours in the milk and then does the foam thing on top with the foam art because he fucking can and he's extra as fuck.
Okay. So, Polaris, do you have a like low time, like 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes?
Yeah, no, I got about like 15, 30 minutes. Yeah, no, go for it.
Cool. Okay. We're about to start crafting some gloves of every kind. I will note 50%, like half, like normal system, which we're not using. Crafting price is 3,500 GP. You don't have to be done yet. You can put this aside and finish it later. That means you can pay later. But the crafting price will by default increase from that instead of being 3,500. Well, usually it's about 85%. But you can make that lower by other people helping. So, how this works is that we're making crafting a little more dynamic. Everyone can can chip in every now and then, and we can give items perks, quirks, and flaws, and we can also change the crafting price, change the time it takes, all that kind of stuff. It begins with preparing the vessel. You must create or prepare an item to handle the magic you intend to install within it. There are two tasks here. How tasks work is that if you succeed at both, you critically succeed at the challenge. If you succeed at one and don't fail by 5 or more on the second, you succeed at the challenge. If you succeed at 1 and fail by 5 or more on the second, then you fail the challenge. And if you fail at both, then you fail the challenge entirely. You can, as one crafter, you can choose not to do a challenge.
I like to challenge God. It'd be funny.
Yeah. So you can choose not to do a task, but you have to succeed at one task to succeed. If you succeed at both, like you critically succeed. So,
I think it'd probably be best to see if Zek can do both. Why not?
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
So on the tasks, you cannot take 10 or 20, or benefit from aid another.
I do have my own means of being able to work with it, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
What would these tasks? So basically, it's like develop a situation around the task and then roll like an appropriate skill check or whatever.
Yeah, basically. So
Okay.
you have the two tasks. You can forge a vessel, or you can make mystical preparations. Forging a vessel is craft item type. In this case, it is gloves.
Could I
leather,
use?
and
Could
the
I
DC
use ritual training as a substitute?
ritual training. Ooh, very cool.
Because basically, you may use a ritual if you not possess the ritual's base sphere. Else, if you so basically, I was thinking, I could leverage that as like an RP thing of allowing Zek to do that sort of thing.
This is making the glove though, like the leather glove,
like the physical glove.
Yeah, you're preparing the vessel.
So
you can forge a new vessel or make mystical preparations for a vessel, or you can do both if you have multiple people.
So what's the mystical preparations? What would I need to do for that one?
Spellcraft, DC 15 plus items cast level.
Okay. Zek is very good at ritual stuff, so I feel like Zek would probably have a good time with this. So.
You also probably have.
Is there someone who could forge a new vessel?
I mean, I can create one out of ice.
Does anyone have craft leather or adjacent?
I allow like broad craft. Does anyone have craft?
Anything?
I have craft medicine.
I don't think that helps right now.
No.
This is day 2, right?
This is day 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't help.
But like, I will say, like, you can get in on doing this on day 3. Like, this is a thing that will take a while.
Okay, so it might be best for Zek to just roll the thing.
Okay.
And go for it. Roll for mystical.
I will say Freya will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like y'all will assist. Freya will be there. She will have a different type of assist.
Emotional support.
Emotional support.
Rerolls. I have rerolls.
Emotional support.
Oh wait, no, I have another thing I can do. I cast guidance.
Excellent. Okay, so that would bring it up to a 15. So
hold on. Is Yago making the glove, or I thought you were doing it roll?
No. Oh wait.
Yeah, actually, am I assisting or am I doing it?
Wait, actually, the creator has to be an elf.
Yeah.
I'm not an elf.
You're not an elf. I can only do mystical preparations, so
Sorry.
I need to roll for the mystical preparations.
Can't help him.
Fuck it. Mystical preparations, we can just get Shalelu to buy a vessels from somewhere.
Yeah.
Give a guidance.
Mm-hmm. You cannot benefit from. No, guidance doesn't last enough time.
I tried. I have a reroll ability.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's fine. I have a reroll too. So let's 15 plus 8. So that's 23.
The multiple tasks thing is if multiple people do it. If you just roll on your determined by your result on the check. So.
Okay. Let's go for it, people.
Let's go. I mean, this is a CO8 item, so it's not too difficult at DC.
All right, reroll.
Reroll.
Fuck it.
Use
immediate. So I'm using Freya's first. Immediately. No. No. Okay. One more time. Fuck you. Alright. Fine. Future glimpse. I'm giving, come on, a 3 and a 4. There we
That's
go.
better.
Jesus Christ. There's some burn. That's fine.
It'll go away by night.
It'll be fine. It'll be cool.
Okay. So, yes, you got a success. You have a
Excellent.
satisfactory vessel. Base price is 85% of the market price. And the creation time is 1 day per 1,000 GP of the item's market price. So that's pretty good.
We have a reduction of 1,000 from the. Oh wait, that's actually pretty solid.
The creation time is like 1,000 GP per 1,000 GP, which includes over 1,000 GP, is 1 day of crafting.
Mm.
So this would take 8 days. Yes, you cannot craft a different item on the 8th day. You have to craft for that plus 500.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
That's great.
Awesome. That is preparing the vessel. Then we will get some random challenges in between.
That may or may not be better. However, that's probably
end of
it
the
for me.
session.
Yeah, that's the end of the session.
Unless everyone else wants to continue while Gnosis is gone.
I don't feel any need to, although I have written out a filk of the song that Pontus sang.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Do you want to save that for next time? Or?
I'll just post it and not sing it. And maybe I'll sing it next time.
Okay.
Next time on the incentive for viewers,
Yeah.
you come by to the next episode, you get to hear Eli sing a good song.
Again.
Again.
Yeah.
Another one.
Because next time is when we get.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next time
Eli's a good singer.
He is. Next time is when we get to the weekend where Pontus will sing for a very high price audience.
Yeah, you gotta pay Pontus 1,000 real world dollars if you want to hear him sing.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. Advice that Pontus and I both don't follow.
Yeah.
You better no. I'll fucking pay you money to do things you're good at.
Also, if you want to sing it this time, you would not. Absolutely.
Nah.
Okay, Polaris, before I sign off the video, I do want to note for the video and for you that I have looked through all of the shaman spirits to see if I could switch my bird brain friend into a spirit that would help. I could not find one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, welcome to Shaman. Shaman doesn't get to have fun.
I mean, I was just looking to see if there's any. There's one that lets me, like, let you use my skill mods. You know, Freya's.
Freya's. Smiley face.
I can use my charisma instead of my intelligence on certain skill checks.
Yeah.
Really good ability, actually. I have a real fucking high charisma.
In any case,
this has been this session of Rise of the Runelords. Join us next time. Bye-bye.
See you elsewhere.
Bye.
Bye.